Oh, I'll tell you, it ain't gonna get better than that. Good night. That'll do me. It's 100 years. And what a year it is. Come on now. A great year. A jubilee year. And a great year for our little island. Do you not agree? Come on. Whoa. But all this night brings for me, ladies and gentlemen, are memories. Memories of my first royal show. And I did okay. And the Queen turned round to Prince Albert and said, "Yes, we are amused." It's a joke, love. I wasn't really on it. All right. We're going to honour tonight some of the great laughter makers that have done 100 years of this wonderful show. We're going to start with 1964 and see if you all remember this guy. Look at the screens.
A young newcomer from the pubs and clubs of Liverpool and the North.
Well, good evening. My name's Jimmy Tarbuck. I think I ought to tell you this, because I'm the only one on here tonight you've never heard of.
I was very nervous that night. I'd come down from Liverpool, and I shared a dressing room with two giants of comedy, Morecambe and Wise and Tommy Cooper. And they were just the kings. And I just want you to see these two acts in their very best pomp. Watch the boys.
Here's a quick joke. Now, I must tell you this. I want to hear it myself. Now, listen. There's a man, see? And he's sitting on top of a bus, and he's got a banana sticking out of his ear. A banana sticking out of his ear. Well, another man saw this, because he was watching him like that. And he said to himself, well, I must tell him. Well, he would, wouldn't he? So he went up to him and said, excuse me. The man said, speak up, I've got a banana sticking out of my ear.
What a wonderful night that was, folks. Oh, yeah. Great, real great. Tommy stole the show, and Her Majesty has heard me tell this. I have to tell it again, Mum. And it was time to meet the Queen. And there he was. He'd been great. And our lovely lady came along. She said, you were very funny tonight, Tommy. He went, thank you. Did I make my Queen laugh? She said, you did make your Queen laugh. He said, could I ask my Queen something a little? She went, what? He said, personal. She went, yes. What is it? He said, do you like football? Oh, she went, not particularly. He said, could I have your tickets for the cup final? That's true. He said that. Comedy comes in many guises. There are stand-up comics, and of course, there are great comedy actors. And the greatest comedy actor team there has ever been in comedy, I promise you, are Laurel and Hardy. They did the Royal Show, and it was wonderful. And when I was a little boy, I used to see them on the cartoons in Liverpool. And my dad took me to the theatre one night, the Liverpool Empire, didn't tell me they were on, and they walked on. I was 8, and I just looked, and I ran down the aisle to the rail. And he went, hiya, kid, with his tie. And that's what got me into comedy. I think they were the greatest. But our greatest, and I think a lot of you would agree, Only Fools and Horses. Oh, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful laughs. Now you'll see Del Boy, Rodney, and Uncle Albert. They got lost on the way back to Peckham and ended up on a royal stage.
Dale. Look, what's going on? Look who is sitting in the box to your right.
Well, he's sitting in the box.
Is that you, Chunky?
I don't think, ladies and gentlemen, any of us will forget the chandelier falling or him going through the bar. But here are a few more of Jimmy Tarbuck's comedy heroes. I think you'll like these.
had one slight problem. We've lost the theatre cat. If you do see this beautiful little animal, please report to one of the usherettes. It's a lovely cat. Now, I thought it had one eye, then I realised it was walking backwards.
Terrible things, bras. I read this thing once in a magazine and it was a test to see whether you needed to wear one or not. And the test was if you could hold a pencil underneath. It was very depressing for me. I think I could hold a small branch of W.H. Smith under one.
Absolute legends. It would be, oh yeah. It would be very remiss of me not to have one more. And this guy was the first gentleman of British comedy. He was a gentleman and he was a gentle man. The late and great Eric Sykes. Bless him. Oh yeah. He was partially blind, he was deaf, and yet he was a great comic. And on his 80th birthday, we took him up to Coombe Hill Golf Club to have a game. We steered him round the course. We all got in the showers later. He still had his glasses on, cigar and a bottle of beer. And we all sang happy birthday. He said, thanks, lads. And we all waited for the reply. He went, oh, feet, you're 80. Happy birthday. Oh, knees, you're aching. You've carried me round. Happy birthday. Hello, Willie. If you were alive, it'd be your birthday too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great honour appearing on these Royal shows. Ma'am, I do hope you've enjoyed the comedy and had a laugh, because it's been a great pleasure for us. God bless.